12 Years a Slave is the most devastating experience I've had in a movie theater in years. I first saw the film alone in LA, and by the end, I was weeping uncontrollably into my popcorn. Salman Khan once said that going to a movie should be like going to a nightclub. If you believe that, then don't step into this one. But if you want to experience a film that is in equal parts brilliant and brutal, then head to a theater now.
Where you come from?
I originate from Canada. I guess where that is.
Oh, I know where Canada is. I've been there myself.
Well, travel for a slave.
Based on a book of the same name, 12 Years a Slave is the true story of a free black man in 1840s America who is kidnapped and sold into slavery. Solomon Northup, played magnificently by Chiwetel Ejiofor, is then passed on from owner to owner until he lands into the hands of the psychotic plantation boss, Edwin Epps. In a space and time defined by evil and cruelty, Edwin, played with a horrific malevolence by Michael Fassbender, is the evilest and cruelest of them all. His slaves are his property, and he will do with them as he likes. This includes rape, whipping, and random acts of assorted cruelty, like waking up his slaves in the middle of the night and making them dance because he wants to be amused. In one scene, as he's talking to someone, he uses a slave like a table to lean his hand on. The boy becomes furniture, unmoving and unfeeling. Director Steve McQueen focuses an unflinching gaze on the institution of slavery. We cannot look away, even as Edwin whips his slave, an object of affection, Patsy, to near death. There is no sentimentality here and no redemption. But what keeps us going is the moral dignity and humanity of Northup, who refuses to break. He is downgraded from human to animal, but he doesn't curdle. 12 Years a Slave is a difficult film, but please don't let that deter you. This is a great movie, which will enrich you. It deserves your time. I'm going with 4.5 stars.
You're so boring. तुम्हारा job boring है. तुम्हारी personality boring है. तुम boring गाने लिखते हो और तुम्हारा नाम भी boring है. अमित शर्मा.
Midway through 1/2, an exasperated ex-girlfriend screams at her still besotted boyfriend, whom she dumped recently, "You are so boring." और तो और तुम्हारा नाम भी boring है. I felt her pain. Boredom weighed me down too as I watched this film. 1/2 is one of those determinedly contemporary romantic dramas that are entirely played out in the world of stylish offices, coffee shops, malls, multiplexes, and nightclubs. Here, the beautiful, affluent, lonely young folk of Mumbai work out their angst. Among these is Amit Sharma, played by Abhay Deol, a nerdy computer type who can't get over his ex, and Samara Patel, played by Preeti Desai, a dancer who we are told has a BA with honors in contemporary dance. They don't meet for a long time, but their lives intersect in strange and unexpected ways. So for about 2 hours and 20 minutes, we watch him mope. Meanwhile, she struggles with her alcoholic mother, her distant father, and a television dance contest that she desperately wants to win. Of course, neither appreciates what they have. He, loving, affectionate parents and friends. She, a gorgeous terraced apartment that we in Mumbai would consider the ultimate lottery. The story by writer-director Devika Bhagat isn't half bad, but these characters whine too much to be interesting company. Devika's dialogues don't help either. So early in the film, as Samara is getting cozy with another dancer, she shifts awkwardly and says, "Sorry, thong adjustment." It's the disadvantage of trying to be sexy all the time. But when the film veers away from this forced cool vibe, it's fun. At one point, Amit becomes fabulously unhinged when his prospective in-laws come to see him. There's a sweetly touching police mushayda in which cops read out awful poems that they've written. And there's Shishika, the seemingly uncool plump girl handpicked by Amit's mom for marriage. In one scene, she picks up his guitar and starts to sing absolutely off-key. Amit looks stricken and asks, "Pura gana gaogi?" I wish there was more of this. I'm going with 2 stars.